I read reports from the Department of Defense about significant amounts of components that are no longer available in the United States. Just nobody makes those things anymore. And we try to buy from, Germany, Canada, England, somewhere, but some of them unfortunately come from China, including counterfeit and perhaps altered parts, that might fail when they have to work right. But I'd say not too late. In fact, we have another program, as long as you bring this up, we call it the Supply Chain Gap Program. So what you're describing is supply chain gaps, some product that's used here, purchased here, but only is supplied from offshore. So we can identify the biggest supply chain gaps, product categories where there's, let's say, $100 million or more a year imported and nothing made in the United States. So if some of your member companies are interested in expanding into interesting product areas where there's no domestic competition, but there's a lot of imports, we can work with them and identify those gaps. And then, especially if it's a gap that's similar to their own technology, they can expand into that gap, fill that gap, and become that only domestic source.